What's up, everybody? I'm Brent Brookhouse. I'm on the call with All Ego Ethan Page. It's another edition of the Bitter Boys Club. It's episode 35 of the Bitter Boys Club as we close in on the year mark. How are things going, man?
What did you just call it? An ear mark?
The year mark, the 1 year mark.
Year, 1 year. I thought you said ear as in like, the thing that listens.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, almost on a year.
Yeah. Everybody knows the 36th episode is known as the ear mark.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
No, that's not a thing.
Oh.
So what's going on, man?
Awful start.
Just brilliant.
Holy crap.
Good podcast.
Oh, so brutal. I'm good. Now I'm kind of stumped.
Yeah, throwing you off right away. Let's make it real awkward, and then it'll be choppy sailing from there.
Yeah, for our mandatory 45 minutes, which you turned into 45 minutes, even though it's supposed to be an hour. But yeah, man, I'm good. How are you?
I've only turned it into 45 minutes when I can tell that we're about to die or go into a topic that's going to turn us into an hour and a half.
Well, you shouldn't do stuff while driving. So I don't know why you're almost dying in the middle of this podcast.
All right, so this is just the worst.
Hey, I had to get a dad joke in, man. I just put my kid to bed. I'm about to crack open a Zevia. Do you know what that is?
Is that the like no sugar, no calorie soda?
Yeah, it's no artificial sweeteners either. Like what's it called? The stuff that gives you cancer.
Yeah,
which
like
is pretty much everything.
Sucro. What is it? I don't remember.
Exactly that one.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I have a beer. I have this whole thing where pretty much daily I'm like, all right, got to get back into the gym. Got to flip that switch over to keto. And then instead I do things
which is hard.
Right. Instead I do things like I just ate a foot-long sandwich from Subway and I'm drinking beer. So
oh, well, dude.
It's the wrong direction for right now, but eventually.
Yeah. Come on, bro, get your shit together.
We'll see. So coming off another relatively busy weekend for you. What did last weekend look like for you?
Yeah, let's listen to Ethan Page stumble on what he did because he can't remember.
This used to be the staple of how this show started.
I don't think there's a staple. That would mean we have like a thing.
Oh, we used to have segments. I mean, do you remember the Ethan Page's guy he saw wrestle who people might not know but is actually good and you should watch for him thing that we did every week?
Oh, let's talk about that then, because I wrestled a guy named Casey Navarro at What Wrestling, and I was very impressed for an 18-year-old kid.
And that was was that the first match of the kind of rededication to the All Ego character?
Yeah, I would say so.
Right.
No, the night before was a reinvigorated Ethan Page. I went to New South Wrestling in Alabama and wrestled Tyler Matrix, who's another guy that I'll give the you should watch because blah, blah, blah spiel. It was maybe close to a 30-minute match. That's not what the promoter asked for. Nor was it what he expected. I think it was more so expected. And we gave them match of the night at the middle of the show. And people weren't upset. They were like actually very happy. So it was very cool. And it was very awesome to get a standing ovation after my match when my opponent left. So it was like, and these are not wrestling fans. They're not independent wrestling fans. So they're watching, and afterwards they were like, wow, we don't see that all the time. And they all stood up, and I was like, man, that feels good.
Nice. Now, did you were you doing promos for that match online? Because I know you did for the what match.
I made one for them. They posted it themselves, but
Okay.
nothing worth noting. I think that was not after I decided to try again. Yeah, not then.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with the what thing. Is I know you were doing the kind of the refocused promos for that what show, and then I mean especially the this weekend's Black Label Pro show, but we'll get there. So yeah, I guess how so you're feeling good about the. I don't know if like rededication. I don't want to like use that word for you, but I guess the refocusing or whatever that you're doing, you feel like it's going
Yeah,
well
I
so
gave myself direction. I think that was, and like I've been doing my genuine best effort to produce content for people that have chosen to follow me. Oh, which we will speak about the Twitter purge in a second, but it's good to actually have some sort of like what, even though I gave it to myself, like character and like direction and like a purpose to actually, discuss matches that I have coming up. So it's good. It's refreshing. And I get to put something out every week that's gaining decent traction. So yeah.
Okay, let's go to the Twitter purge.
Cool. Make me give that whole spiel and then just, all right, let's get to this next thing.
All right, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I didn't listen to what you were just saying.
I hate you.
Okay, here's why.
No, I.
Oh, you can hate me. That's fine.
I effing hate you.
That's totally fine. Here's the thing. You said the words Twitter purge.
And what? You clicked the hashtag and now you're ready?
Because I
have
didn't.
Have you not been paying attention to this?
No. When did this become a thing?
Today.
Okay, that's
this
why.
is.
Okay,
Oh,
so
don't give me that shit. That's why.
no.
Pay attention. This is our job.
I have been. My kid got her first shots today and did not handle them
Excuses,
well.
all right? Whatever. Listen, we need to talk about this. This is serious shit.
So, is it just the purging of fake accounts on Twitter?
Yeah, and people are getting freaking called out. Like, there's dudes losing hundreds of thousands of followers that people assumed were real. And those are bots. So, like, people are getting caught.
Yeah, man, I'm just looking. I'm feeling good. I'm holding fairly steady.
What's your thing at? Because I think it already happened.
I am at 6,251.
And what were you?
Like right around 6,500. So I lost like 250.
Okay, yeah, I lost 100. So I'm not acting like this didn't happen to me.
Well, no, because there are some, there are ways that you can buy these bot followers, and then there's like some will automatically follow you just based on
hashtags and like popular tweets. I get that. Like, but dudes that lose a couple thousand, and I know it's exponential. So let's say WWE dude has 100,000 followers, right? And he loses 5,000. That just means his Twitter has more traffic because of his following, so he'll get more bots.
Yeah,
but
that's a person with 10,000 followers losing 500 is the same, percentage
right.
lost.
But if you have 15,000 followers and then you end up with 4,000,
right, then there's clearly
you bottom. You bottom.
Right, there's no way that you there's no way that happens.
You bottom.
I mean, there's great
you bottom.
Right. I'm just saying there's the great like random bots that you get followed by, like this is just my favorite one that I got recently. It is Catherine, with a bunch of numbers as the thing. Her profile thing is, am just a woman who always want to smile to world, even if it didn't worth it.
Yep, great English.
Yeah, even if it didn't worth it.
Almost got me there.
Yeah, she might be real. Who knows?
I mean, if you slide into her DMs and find out.
So, are you going to call anybody out on...
Yeah, so Ace Romero, I'm calling him out because this MFer was on that What show that I wrestled that guy that should be talked about, Casey Navarro. And I was like, hey, how was that viral video of you pouncing the guy? Did you see it?
Oh, yeah, it's a great video.
I'm just making sure you're paying attention because, you haven't been really doing your job. So anyway, viral video happens, yada, yada, yada. And I go, oh, that's cool, man. Bet you didn't make any money off of it. Like, I'm just messing with him. And he's like, I got a lot of Twitter followers. I'm like, no, you don't. You have, 3,000? And he's like, no, man, I'm at, 10.5. So I'm like, oh, damn. So I go, look. He does. On Sunday. Now, if you could pull that up for me.
I am doing that right now. He is at 7,434.
So.
That was it was making local news.
Not. So that.
And not in the area that it happened. It was just that kind of viral.
Right. So what are you thinking? What's the verdict? Bot or not? Oh, this is good. Oh, this is our shit. This is our segment. Bot or not?
So where did you say he was at? 10.5?
10.5.
And he lost 3,000, which is
3,000.
Which is.
But he also got 3,000 within that time frame.
Yeah, because you don't.
I'm just looking for an answer here.
You don't lose a third of your followers. It's bot. All
right, we're going with bot. I got another one, and this sucks because I like these guys. But hey, this is an unbiased podcast, okay? And I'm looking for hits. I'm sorry. So, Shane Taylor. Check him out.
All right, here we go. Shane Taylor.
I think he had over 10. And this is a guess. So, I'm not putting a lot of stock in this bot or not.
He's at 4,516.
So, I don't know how we can verify, but I'm obviously bringing it up because it was in my DMs by somebody. And I'm getting screenshots left and right from people like, yo, did you see this person? Did you see this person? So, it's the lay of the land, guys. It's not me. This is not personal. Bot or not?
Well, I'm trying to find one thing here. I think there may be a way to see. Okay, so... Oh, damn. So, as of... Yeah, okay, so I found a site that tracks it. Okay,
oh my God.
So...
this is dangerous.
On Wednesday, Shane Taylor had 12,396 followers.
Ah, shit.
He now has 4,516 for a total loss of 7,880 followers.
Jesus Christ.
There is no way that is not bot.
This game is dangerous, bot or not.
This game's on another level now because
we have this app or whatever you have.
All right, I gotta look up Romero's actual numbers now. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is wild. This is a weird one. Okay, so that video went viral, and he, over the span of those couple days, went from 6,038 to 10,596, which is over 4,000 new followers.
In how many days?
Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 or 7 a week thereabout. Then yesterday lost 3,604, but then today had added 3,004, and now has lost another 2,000 and something. So his yo-yoed over the past couple days. Like, he started losing them in a huge chunk, then they went back up, and now they're way back down.
Weird. That's crazy. That's weird. I don't know what I'm feeling about that.
Unless he got purged and went, oh shit, and bought again.
I don't know if that's doubled down. I don't know if that's possible.
All right, so let's look at this guy at Official Ego.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yesterday.
Yeah, you know what? We should. This is only fair.
You're right. Yesterday, 15,623.
Yep.
Today, 15,502. You lost 121 people.
Yep. I was kind of upset about that, too. Oh, fuck off.
You bought, like, the discount package of 100 people. Yeah, I went from 6,355 to 6,251. I lost 101 people.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so that's not bad. All right, who else we got here?
We're botternodding ourselves, all right?
You got anybody else you need to call out here?
Oh, this is another one, and we should... this is going to hurt me to say out loud.
Not me.
Matt Riddle.
Okay.
Oh, man.
He's what? Super King of Bros. Oh, no. He's fine. Don't even worry. He's lost 14 since yesterday. And let me double check. Oh, wait. No, he is not.
Yeah, okay.
Wrong numbers.
I was going to say.
Oh, shit. He was at 423,842. So basically 424,000. He's now at 106,451. He lost 75%.
That's called dead air right there.
Oh God,
Okay, but
wait, I have something that needs to be done, and
okay,
oh shit, you're on your phone, right?
Kind of. What do you mean?
Well, I was
looking up someone else?
No, I was going to Skype you something, an image, but
oh, yeah, I'll put video on.
Well, no, hang on. Just let me...
Oh. Well, don't get me excited for nothing then, you son of a bitch.
Okay. I'll send it to you after, just because it's too good not to.
Well, now our listeners are waiting for my reaction.
Oh, wait, I'll tweet it out also.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, can you get a message on Twitter right now?
Yeah, in my DMs.
All right.
People are listening to this. This is awful audio.
Oh, don't worry. This is getting cut out because this is unusual for what we do. All right. I just sent it to you. We're recording again.
Okay.
It is a live counter that counts down from the previous follower count, and it looks real bad on the Matt Riddle front.
So there's an account, and this is very niche. Like, this is to a very niche amount of listeners. So I'm sorry. But there's an account online called Words Big 80. Familiar?
No.
Okay, anyways. So they tweet, it's nonsense, but it's for sure a wrestler. I can't believe I'm going to give them more press now, and the following is going to go up. But I'm pretty sure it's a wrestler or multiple wrestlers, and they tweet a lot of inside stuff, and it's a very funny account because they say things everyone wants to say.
Okay.
But
Words big 80s.
yeah, you found it.
Yep.
Okay. So anyway, so that account was bought Twitter followers by a fan because they thought it was funny.
Yeah, I had someone try to do this to me like 6, 7, 8 years ago to try and make it seem like I was full of shit about a story that I was writing.
Like you bought them yourself. Kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, well, anyways, so is it possible that that happened to any of these people? Maybe. Let's not rule that out. But now I ask you the tough question. Matt Riddle, bought or not?
I mean, it's got to be bought. That's 75% of his followers that are gone.
But do you like you know this man personally?
Oh, he's one of like.
No. Do you really think that this guy sitting at home
Okay, I should specify. It's definitely bought. Was it bought by him? I don't know. But it doesn't seem like something he would do.
See, I feel like he would call himself out on it. Like he'd be like, "Why do I have 400,000 extra followers?"
Here's the other thing. I don't know that he could make it through the process and like not lose interest.
Let's not insult the man.
Oh no. I was at an Evolve show filming things for, this was the Detroit show, the first Livonia, Michigan show, filming things for Flow Slam. I had filmed with you, I had filmed with Keith Lee, a couple other people. I grabbed Matt, I was like, hey, when you're done selling merch, let me grab you for a quick 5-minute video, and then, I'll be out of your hair. He said, sure, and then walked up to me a couple minutes later, said, I'm walking my bags out to my car. I'll be right back and we'll film. He walked out, walked back in, and went, all right, see you later, man, and left. And the thing is, I don't feel like it was an insult. I'm pretty sure let me run out and put my bag in my car meant, hey, I'm going to go out and smoke some weed. And then at that point, I had no chance of that filming getting remembered.
Well, all right then.
Great guy. I don't think he bought, but they have to be bought. I mean, where else do you get 75% of your followers from?
Yeah. I don't know. Are you actually going to tweet that GIF out, or are you being a little puss?
Oh, I will. I was just going to do it as the image promoting the episode.
Oh, smart. I like that. Good marketing tactic.
Yeah, sometimes I'm good at this. Not that often, but every now and then.
No, you're all right.
Well, let's see. Who's a big name here? John Cena.
Okay.
Let's see. John Cena was at 11,600,000 and something. He's now at 11,200,000 and something. So I mean,
so he lost a couple 100,000,
but of
percentages,
right, of over 11.5 million. Like he didn't lose much. That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
because you would think that if it were everybody, there would be a pretty standard rate. Like especially like among independent guys, if it were everybody, then everybody on a certain level of the independent should lose about the same percentage of their followers. Oh, this is good. This feels like such an ultimate like bullshit detection thing.
Yeah.
Stokely Hathaway.
Oh, no, he's good. If I had to bet, I'd say
7,373, and oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing. All right, he went from 7,758 to 7,373, so he lost about 400. Not too bad. But I guarantee he bought every one of them.
That's so funny. We should do it. We should go at random and just let's promote some shows coming this weekend. What do we got? Saturday I have Black Label Pro. Let's go to Jordan Grace. What's her Twitter? What was it? What is it?
All right. Hang on. All right, let's see. She was at 19,554. Click the update button here. And she is now at 19,562.
Those are all real perverts.
She went up. Her follower count went up today.
There you go.
Well, all the more reason to make sure that you either attend or watch Black Label Pro, where All Ego Ethan Page will challenge Jordan Grace for the Black Label Pro Championship.
Yeah, but now I'm mad. Me and her were having a race to 15,000.
Oh, no, she's got you stomped.
She's at 19.
Yeah.
She beat me to 15 and then didn't stop. I was like a fat guy in a race.
Well, you also have the disadvantage of, like, there are some weird dudes that follow the girls on Twitter to just be like, hey, I want to lick your feet. Like,
yeah, that's kind of gross.
Yeah, but, you know, she tweets that shit all the time, like the weird shit people DM her for. I don't think you get that kind of stuff too often.
I mean, a dude did message me on Instagram and said my meat looked good.
Well, that's
awful.
Yeah, that's huh. Okay, so who else should we promote here? Same card.
Yeah, sure. Well, I was going to say Alpha One is on Sunday.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if wrestling promotions bought themselves followers.
Oh, that's where we're going next. I'm looking up. I'm looking up former Black Label Pro champion Filthy Tom Lawler right now.
Oh, okay. Another one who I feel
Riddle
like
and Lawler. Riddle and Lawler are interesting in that they also had all those UFC backers.
Right.
Okay, so from 48,300 and something, he's now at 46,000, so he lost about 2,100 or so.
Yeah, which is not even like 5%.
Yeah, not bad. Tom Lawler's good.
All right.
All right, so
Sunday, Bushwhacker Luke. Go look him up.
hang on, I'm doing something really shitty first.
You're gonna fart?
Nope, hang on.
What are you doing?
WWN Evolve.
Oh no! No.
Nope.
Go
none.
to Gabe.
Really nothing. Did you say go to Gabe?
Gabe? Yeah.
All right. Let's look at Gabe. Gabe lost. Let's see. Yeah, Gabe lost about 1,115 of his 38,000 and some. It's not too
Bought
bad.
or not?
I'm gonna say not. It's not a high enough percentage.
Pisses me off that he's the first not. That makes me so mad.
I mean, I feel like he'd buy more. Well, I don't know. He wouldn't spring for the correct amount of hotel rooms. So.
Hilarious. Okay. What else we got? Man, just go on the Black Label card.
All right, let me pull up their card because I don't think the Rock and Roll Express have a.
Oh, I got one. Dylan Bostic. Go look that one up.
All right.
My DMs just lit up.
All right. Dylan Bostic. That's Dylan underscore. Okay. All right. Let's. How the hell? Okay, so he was at 546,000, like 546,500 thereabouts. Now at 336,103. So he lost a ton, like over 200,000, but his number is still too high. And I know that sounds really,
but look
really
how many
mean.
he's following.
I was gonna say, but his following count is even higher, which means is he doing all those weird like follow back things?
Yeah.
Yeah, so because that number makes no sense. Nothing against Dylan Bostic or anything, but like over 500,000 people. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the best segment we've ever done.
You think so?
Because it's shitting on people, but with some degree
not really.
of proof.
Well, there is proof. It's like data. We're not making it up. And I'm just that guy that's like, yeah, this got sent to my DMs. Let's talk about it. Oh, that's so funny.
Man, and I had this whole other plan, but I can keep doing this.
What other plan did you have?
Oh, I was going to try and get you to actually talk about leaving Evolve. Because it is the most common thing that gets sent to us now. Now that you're talking about your career in a very open way. Not that you ever haven't, but, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right, are you ready to leave this bit?
I kind of am, but I'm also kind of not. Like I'm intrigued about a lot of stuff because there might be, no, there for sure is people that have lost a lot of followers today. Oh, I saw Brandy Rhodes tweet that the purge is real. So I wonder if it happened to her or if it happened to somebody that she knows.
Oh, let's see. The Brandy Rhodes. That's the problem. Nah, she's good. She lost like 4,000, but out of a quarter of a million, that's nothing.
Oh man, so I wonder who she's talking about then. Dude, I'm so into this.
It's really it's interesting. Trying to think of who else I can think of that would definitely have bought some followers.
Yeah, like, do you actually know anyone else?
I don't know anyone else. I'm just trying to think. Like, there's gotta be somebody. I know.
You got one? My thing is, like, who has crazy followers that you're like, come on.
Yeah, there's that, and then there's just who has that kind of ego.
Oh, now you got my brain thinking. Who are you looking up?
Yeah, that was a whiff. Leo Rush.
Oh, well, look up Flip Gordon. I'm hilarious.
The thing about that is it almost works for the storyline that they're working for. Okay, so what is he? Damn it, why is he not showing up?
Because he probably changed his @ on Twitter to the Japanese characters.
I got him. Alright. 5,000 and No, nothing there.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Not heartbroken.
Feels like the segment's a lot better when somebody definitely bought followers. So.
Well, yeah, I already shot my shot. Or I already gave my DM spoilers. All right, well, let's do this Evolve thing.
All right. So you've said before that you would tell the story of how you left Evolve on a shoot when someone paid you a lot of money.
Yeah, so there's going to be details left out. But
See, you're cheating us here.
Not really. Like, I'll still give detail. I just won't say mean things about Gabe without being paid for it.
That's fine. And really, like, my personal relationship with Gabe has always been fine. So I'm not.
You're one of 3 people to ever say that.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't have to make money off of Gabe. Gabe didn't have to pay me any money. Gabe didn't have to put me up anywhere. Gabe didn't have to, like... Effectively, it was, the people I worked for that were giving Gabe absurd amounts of money, so...
It was.
Right, so why would he be shitty to me? But he was, fairly cool to me after FlowSlam shut down, so there we go. Alright, so... When did you know you were leaving Evolve?
I want to say, like, it's kind of sad, but when I signed my new contract, which doesn't make sense, because why would I sign anything and then...
It kind of does. If you're... I think, at least where I would think that makes sense is you signed a contract that worked for now, but showed you something about the commitment level.
Yeah, and it was... like, being Canadian, I'm in a bind because of, like, legal reasons and traveling the borders and stuff. So things were promised to me that enticed the contract signing.
Okay.
And then it kind of all went south. I asked for a raise, more than what they were offering. And I was told that I wasn't worth more than anyone else on the show, and that I was getting the standard raise like everybody else. And I think in that moment I was like, yeah, I'm done. Just because I think at the time I was the only one that cared and cut promos. I had to make my own posters. Like, they were that cheap and lazy that they couldn't even get a poster or match graphic made. So I was doing it all on my own. I was the only one, like, tweeting stuff. I paid Kenny Johnson out of my own pocket to make that promo of me and Zack Sabre. I was being booked terribly. And then when I was like, hey, I think I'm worth $50 more than what you're offering me, it was like, yeah, no, you're not. I was like, oh, okay.
Huh. So
but I also knew they were getting $50,000 a month from FlowSlam. So I was like, well, if I'm not worth $50, like, keep pocketing that money.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, I think that whole relationship, the FlowSlam thing, kind of soured me on the company as a whole, just because of how they mistreated everybody financially and like the accommodations and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've said before that one of the biggest surprises to me is how little changed.
Nothing did.
Right.
They didn't spend more on talent. They didn't spend more on production. They didn't spend more on getting internet that wouldn't crash because of the stream.
Oh, but I mean, there was no reason to spend more on the internet because it genuinely just was, no matter what happened, people would blame us, so they could have shit internet, and then people would just be like, yeah, since they went to FlowSlam, which
that's
WWN
not true,
was right. WWN has always been notorious for having to either issue refunds or give people like free VODs or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much every weekend.
Right, like that's always been a thing. It's been a thing for Evolve. It's been a thing for Shine. It's been a thing for fucking FIP. Like,
you think they'd want to improve their business?
well, and I'm sorry, but the buildings they run.
It's not the buildings. You should never run a live event on Wi-Fi.
Oh no! I'm not even talking about the I'm talking about the venues they were booking. Just in general, like they didn't upgrade the venues they were booking.
Oh, I thought you were talking. We're still talking about.
No, I'm just saying, like
The
across the board, the things that didn't improve.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, like I don't know, but it doesn't seem like anybody at FlowSlam said, "Hey, we'd like to see, things upgraded or anything." But I don't know. I was kept out of fucking everything at FlowSlam, so I've talked about that before. I don't.
I don't know, man. It was a very frustrating time, and then obviously other people got treated a lot better than me, and I know they were getting more money than me, and it just bothered me because I think that forever I will be somebody requested to come back or talked about because of a feud I did or a promo or whatever.
Well, it's multiple feuds. I mean, again, I say this every week because I don't want to kiss your ass, but there was Gargano, there was Sabre, there was Darby. Like, those were multiple big feuds for them.
Yeah. During, I think, the peak time in the company's history.
Yeah, the Gargano for sure. I mean, things, the FlowSlam era, maybe not in terms of the attention they were getting, because ultimately the Evolve story became so much about that relationship and not about anything Evolve was doing.
Yeah, which sucks, but whatever. But Troll Boys was a good thing that came out of that.
Yeah. And something that would have been interesting given more time.
Yeah, but that's when we left. And I also think that Gabe could tell that I was frustrated, and that's why he threw the belts on us for a day, because he thinks I'm a mark and care about that stuff.
Right, I mean, we went through a couple episodes ago your win-loss record on Cage Match.
Yeah, I'm a jobber. I don't care.
Right, but I mean, right, like you're not a guy who is hung up on the wins and losses aspect of things.
No, it's fake. I just want the stories to be good. And that another frustration of mine was I pitched to Gabe me beating Zach for the title with Austin Theory, who was at the time a babyface. This is before the Priscilla Kelly thing, which I'm sure that's great.
Well, okay, is this like for when you guys did the last match in Chicago?
Yes.
Where you fucked up your arm?
Yes.
Yeah, because the Priscilla Kelly stuff was happening, but just kind of being hinted at. Like, she was showing up ringside during Austin's matches, but...
Yeah, and I pitched Gabe a whole thing that tied in with Priscilla Kelly, myself, and Austin Theory winning the belt. Having Priscilla, I forget, it's probably impossible to go back because I think I blocked Gabe on everything, but I wish I could just read the conversations because they're just awful. Like the ego this guy has is mind blowing. So I literally just pitching him an idea, which is I figure part of my job, as a creative person in artistic business. And I thought it was great. And obviously I sent it to some trusted friends that say hey, what do you think about this? Pick this apart. If you think of anything, let me know. So I sent him this whole thing. It was fantastic. And his big line to me was, the only person that ever annoyed me about winning the title before was CM Punk. So my response was, yeah, it turned out terrible for him.
Right.
So then he's like, oh, I don't get it. He's like, you don't need the belt, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I was like, I think the company needs something different. I'm like, all you do is put the belt on these like grappling dudes. I'm like, obviously, tide is turning with WWE, and if you can't tell, I'm becoming one of the most popular acts because your crowd is coming from WWE, and you are not catering to them. So why don't we do some pro wrestling and have a heel as the champion, and baby faces chase the heel? And he's like, nope, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And he goes, do you want people to hate me? I'm like, what? And he's like, no, they're going to think the Booker is the biggest idiot in the world if we did your idea.
Okay, but here's the thing. I am a huge Tim Thatcher fan. But the fucking internet hated Gabe for keeping the belt on Tim Thatcher as long as they did.
It's not the internet. It's like 3 people that he probably listens to. It's probably like 411 Mania, whoever dork writes reviews about the shows as star ratings.
The thing is, people, and I mean, I was dealing with people all the time who didn't want to see the belt on Thatcher because it wasn't interesting. In like a pro wrestling sense, wasn't interesting. I think there were interesting things being done that people weren't picking up on is in terms of what Tim was doing. But it's not like Gabe was putting the belt on people for the love of the internet community at that point.
No, and not even that. He wasn't putting the belt on anyone for like story purposes. Like the belt was always just there for him to like use in the main event. Like to me, a championship is a prop, and that prop can help elevate characters in your like universe. So one, you have Austin Theory, who had lost to me twice clean, and he's a babyface and I'm a heel. So you can have an easy, natural reason for him to turn heel because I beat him twice. Why doesn't he come learn from me? Then you have Zack Sabre, like pure wrestler champion, losing because of like carny pro wrestling 3-on-1 tactics, which has never happened in Evolve. So you're already giving people that have been watching for the last however many years you've been going,
right? And it's
something
also
different.
And also, I mean, you had beat Zack clean before, so it makes it even shittier if it's, technically you've proven you can beat him clean, but then you take the belt off him through some bullshit.
And I lost to him once, so why not, like, for the title? I think I wrestled him for the title twice.
I think so. We're very up on your career.
Either I wrestled him for the title twice, or I only wrestled for the title twice. I can't remember. But
I'm looking it up while you're talking.
Either way, I had beat him, yes. But anyways, it could have been perfect. And I didn't need to have the belt long. I don't care about that. I just thought, what about, like, after everything that I've done in this company, turned my back on Gargano, faked a lie of babyface for a whole year, nearly killed Darby Allin. And this is the show weekend following me putting Darby in the body bag with the tax. So yes, Darby beat me Mania weekend, but then I paid him back, and now I'm back on top. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, my momentum's there. Austin Theory, I can help elevate Austin Theory. I can help elevate Priscilla Kelly. Like, this is great. And then maybe Austin Theory turns on me. He becomes the even bigger heel. And then I have to be a babyface. And, like, there was, like, and this was all pitched to him. I'm like, these are all options we can do. And, like, it's great. And, like, there's that. And all he cared about was that in my pitch, I needed to win the belt. Like, for my thing to go. And he's like, oh, you're such a mark. All you care about is winning the belt. And I was like, dog.
I think and we've talked about this before, your biggest thing is storytelling.
Yeah.
And sometimes the prop of the title makes the story better.
Yep. I am like the Razor Ramon of Evolve. Just awesome, but never won the big one.
Yeah, and you wrestled for the title twice. Once against Zach, once against.
Once against. Okay, yeah. So that's what we thought. Okay. So yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, I don't know. And like this is all going on. So like the way he was speaking to me just upset me. Like I run a company. If people pitch me ideas, I'll listen to them and I will give them genuine critiques, but I will never tell them they're stupid for pitching me an idea.
Well, yeah, there's also like, all right, I already have long-term plans in my head for where I want the title to go and where this is all going, but we could do this.
Yeah.
Like,
or just be like, hey, that's actually a really good idea. Right now, it's not something we can do.
Right. Anything other than
you're stupid.
Right, you're stupid.
It's like when like he's literally like he is the pro wrestling dad that gets mad at a kid for spilling his milk. It's like, dude, I was just trying to drink my milk and a little fell. Relax. But then again, he did throw fits like a child, so it's not my favorite person. Definitely not my favorite person.
I want to follow that up with I want to follow that up with a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I don't know that you'll answer it.
I'll just say no if I know it's going to cost me money in the future.
Favorite Gabe fit?
Oh, when he was shoulder checking a door and kicking it. It was in Laboom. Although I don't know, the one where he threw his jacket in the air and I could see it from across the room. Like that was in Texas.
Yeah.
When the ropes broke twice.
Yeah. Which is that's an understandable one. But
yeah, I don't know. I don't see grown men throw fits that often, so it's very weird for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to stop. I'd rather get paid $500 to do this.
I have paid you so much more than $500.
You know what? That is true. Nah, I'm gonna pass.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna pass.
Be mad at that one.
I just don't want the headache. I'm sure I'll get a late night text.
We could go with one. We can go with one that we already talked about, where as we were filming the interview with Eric Cannon, and he was texting you, bitching that you were working with us. We already talked about that on the show, so.
I know, but dude, like, if I wish I kept those screenshots. Oh my god, I wish. Oh, I would tweet them out, I think, and try and get them fired. No, I would never do that. Oh, would I? But I deleted them, so who cares? It's not even possible. But man, I wish I kept them. I really do. Oh, I really do. They would have been great for my book.
All right, so.
Oh, I have really good news.
Yeah.
So I tweeted out my action figure collection on Twitter, and it kind of blew up a little bit. Like, I think I got like 400 likes, 100 retweets. Anyways, I tagged Hasbro in it and got an email the next day from Hasbro, the PR rep, saying, wow, you have a really nice collection. We'd love to send you some stuff to add to it. What is your favorite stuff to collect? And if there's anything you ever want to request, don't be shy and send us an email.
Wow. So what'd you say?
I was like, this made my day. I love your Marvel Legends. They're the best. I have spent thousands of dollars on them. Anything that's 6 inches or bigger, I love. And as I typed that, I was like, should I leave this in here? It's very sexual. Yeah, I'll leave it in here. So now I wait. But we'll see. We will see.
Huh. Also, you're breaking your exclusive contract tomorrow and doing radio somewhere else.
Yeah, I know. That was a favor.
There's no exclusive contract. What's your? Why don't you talk about that for a second?
No. Why am I going to plug? Okay, fine. I'm doing something for Black Label Pro. I will be recording with what is it? Pro Wrestling Insider.
Isn't it wrestle? Isn't it? Aren't you doing it for the?
Oh,
Observer?
Wrestling Observer. Yeah. Sorry, dude. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. I literally have no idea. So yeah, I'm doing that. Someone's gonna call me at 3:30, I think, and I'm gonna talk.
How about wrestling?
Hopefully not, but yeah.
All right, so let's hit what you got coming up this weekend.
This Saturday, I have Black Label Pro, myself, Jordan Grace. You can watch that on Powerbomb.tv. And if you don't have an account, it's okay. You can get one for free for 20 days, which includes that live iPay-per-view. If you use promo code ALPHA1, ALPHA, and the number 1, capitals, you get 20 days for free, and you can see a match that I am very excited about having. And I think it'll be very good, so check it out, please, on Powerbomb.tv. Then Sunday, Alpha One Wrestling debuts in Colborne, Ontario. If you live in Canada, you know the Big Apple. It's not New York. It is a legitimate giant apple that you buy apple pies inside of. And we are wrestling right around the corner from there. That's why the show is called Battle by the Big Apple, featuring Bushwhacker Luke, Monster Mafia in tag team action, Ricky Shane Page defending the title, Gregory Iron, Kobe Durst, Space Monkey, Shane Saber, a bunch of people on the show. It's going to be awesome. Check that out. alpha-1wrestling.com for information. And that's my weekend.
There's one other thing I think you should plug, and that's your Swoggle thing.
Oh, yeah. Highspots.com. Check it out. Or the Highspots Network. Whatever. You know what? Go to my Twitter and check my media, because I tweeted a little short clip of Swoggle ordering room service in the middle of a shooter interview. And we've gotten some reviews back saying that it's really funny. So,
well, and then not only ordering room service, but then deciding that he needs to take off his shirt before he answers the door to get it.
Yeah, why don't you spoil the whole thing for them?
Well, you put the damn thing on your Twitter.
I know.
There's a lot of good stuff on the
check
Twitter,
it out.
video. Also, you should scroll through his Twitter page just to come across Alabama Matt Riddle.
That was great, eh?
Yes, pretty good.
That guy knew exactly what I was asking him. I was like, "Yo, can I take a picture of you?" And he's like, "Oh." I'm like, "Hey, can you do this with your hands?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I get it." I'm like, "Hey, what's your Twitter? I'll at least like plug you." And he's like, "I only use Instagram." I was like, "Oh, sucks for you."
Wow. All right.
So plug your stuff.
Oh, yeah, I screwed up here. Okay, I am at Brent Brookhouse on Twitter. Oh, that's weird. I'm sorry. I am at Brent Brookhouse on Twitter. You can follow my writing at CagesideSeats.com. I do a daily column there every day except today because, again, things going on. But that's pretty much the only thing to plug today. But Cage Side Seats are the reason that we are able to keep this podcast going, for better or worse. So yeah, I think that's it for the show. I was trying to pull off a last minute bought or not, but it turns out Keith Lee has legit followers.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but you just never know. You never know. Matt Riddle broke my brain on the
right. That was a good one.
Yeah, and such a good gif. So there we go. That'll do it for today. I will see you on Saturday at Black Label Pro. Anybody that's there, you'll see me. Come up, say hi, talk about the show, or the show being Black Label Pro. You don't have to talk about this show. You can if you want. Whatever. Ethan, I'll see you on Saturday.
I'll see you Saturday.
Later.